Hi everyone, and thanks for joining us again. It's James.
And Theo.
So today we thought we'd have a bash at something that I've wanted to do for a very, very, very long time. We both, don't we? We both love
cars.
Cars.
And driving them.
And driving them, obsessed with them. We love Top Gear, we love Grand Tour, Fifth Gear, anything on YouTube to do with cars. Absolutely love them, absolutely obsessed. So we decided that we're going to have a bash at doing car reviews, and so this is our very first Top Gear-esque used car review on one of our cars. So today we are reviewing the BMW
X5 something.
BMW X5 E70.
Thank you.
Okay, 2008. So the E70 is the second generation X5. Okay, so we will give you a review and see what you think, as Theo's having a funny 5 minutes. So join us. So this is our
X5.
So this is the E70 BMW X5.
In black.
In black indeed. It's the SD model. So it's a 3-litre turbocharged. Powerful, definitely, diesel. Now, the reason why it's actually so powerful is this, Theo, has actually been tuned.
By who? You and somebody else?
So I took it somewhere to get it tuned. So where it should have... Oh, the
sun's blinding today.
So this is our BMW E70 X5. In black. So, this is a 3-litre SD model. This has got the M Sport pack on it. Is it 20-inch wheels? Yeah, 20-inch wheels, which are... It's a great car, actually. I really, really enjoy this car. It's got a 3-litre turbocharged diesel engine.
That's fast.
Which is quick. It gives us, well, standard, it would give us around about 289 bhp, apparently. This one, however, because it's been breathed on by somebody, some tuning company, this one actually nearly gives us 400 brake horsepower. My life, do you feel the difference? So Theo, would you like to open the passenger door?
Indeed I will. This is the interior of the BMW X5.
So, this is the interior that comes with. So as you can see, we've got electrically adjusted heated leather seats. Do you want to jump in there, Theo? Show how comfy it is, how relaxing it is.
Got heated seats, got self-opening boot, and the best part is...
Now also, I am going to point out that one of the things I've done to make this even better is I've actually put in a Android unit here.
And the best part about the Android unit is that I didn't know even the settings in the car could do this, but it connects to a thing that you can put on the back of the speaker, camera, and you can see the back where you're parking.
Yeah, that's right, you've got a reverse camera. I've also put on one of these, which is you can't see it really well from the thing, but actually what it has is this camera that goes to the tow hitch. So when I'm towing, because I do a fair bit of towing, it makes it easier for me to attach the trailer all in one. Right then, sir. So do you want to jump out of there and jump in the back? So you can see, nice and roomy, big, comfortable, luxurious car. Oh, if you'd open the door a little bit wider. Now he has got his chair a long way back. So this also has a TV in the middle, where you can put DVDs in and connect them via your headset. So that's a nice little option that these come with.
Oh yeah, and
oh, let's have a look. Oh yeah, cup holders for the back, which is nice.
and adjustable seats just here available.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, so you can adjust those back so they can lean back. Which one is it? That one? One of them. But also in the very back, there's two very small seats, ideal for your sort of size.
And if you want us to show the boot, we can.
Yeah. Let's jump out and show the boot. So yeah, the seats in the back, they're folded away at the moment. But basically, yeah, they. Oh yeah, we've got electrically operated boot, and also that's it. So split tailgate, which means that if you're feeling posh and having a picnic, you can sit on there and have your picnic on the boot.
I'm going to go in the boot and still you will be able to see me like that. I mean, look at the room in this thing.
So this is obviously with the two seats stowed into the boot.
I bet if you close the boot, I can fit in it.
Yeah, probably. I might get some peace and quiet as well.
Why not try?
That's a good idea. So yeah, so it comes with privacy glass, which is great. Let's open that back up again.
Hello again.
So this is what it comes with. Oh, do you want me to open that tailgate for you? So yeah, folded in the boot there is the two seats that fold totally away in the floor.
So it looks like it doesn't have two seats.
So it's a really, really good, versatile piece of kit, to be honest with you. It's Mothering Sunday today. We have some flowers on the way to my mother. But this is the exterior. We also have with it the, as we say, heated leather seats. It's a 6-speed automatic gearbox, electrically operated rake reach stereo, and also, if I can get the camera to tilt somehow, I've forgotten how to do it, I can't do it, there we go, it actually has, you can't see it there, but it has a panoramic roof as well. So let's jump in and see what we think it's like on a journey.
Allow me to show you the panoramic roof. Should work.
It might not work because I haven't got the keys in it.
Yeah, sorry about
No,
that.
never mind. Anyway, let's jump in and we will have a chat whilst we're on our way to Grandma's. Yeah? All right, and see you in a bit, guys. So, you join us in the beast. It's now whinging at me because it wants some fluid for the washers. Well, it's going to have to wait.
For a bit.
So, from a driver's point of view, one of the things I love about this car is where you're sat. Because you're higher up, it gives you quite a commanding feel of driving, and you do feel very, very safe, very, very secure. Apart from the fact that it's a brute, it's an absolute beast of a vehicle. So no, I do really, really like this. I actually bought this car by accident. I buy and sell cars to do them up as a bit of a hobby. And this one I bought to do up and sell.
We didn't sell it.
And I drove it. And that was a big mistake. Because I drove it and I fell in love with it. And you fell in love with it, didn't you, really?
So did I. I thought, this is brilliant.
You know, it's a really good practical piece of kit. It's big, it's comfortable. It'll seat 5 adults comfortably. It'll seat 7 people in here if you've got 2 who are very little. Children, teenagers, they'll go right in the back.
It was quite funny because I actually went in the back and I found it rather comfortable, actually.
Well, this is it. It's kind of made for your size, isn't it, really? I think it is. Those back seats are definitely made for, you know, kids Theo size, really, I would say. But you know, you've got these big, comfy leather seats in the front and the back, where you know you can really sit like.
And the back.
and the back, but they're littler than these seats.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is these seats are big and comfy, and they are, you know,
squishy.
You could do some serious. They're squishy, but they are also supportive.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing you have to remember is that they are supportive. So, you know, they're very nice, relaxing. I've done some serious miles in this thing. I went to pick up a trailer in Yorkshire. Went to pick up a vehicle the other side of London. You know, I've done some serious miles in this thing, and it never skips a beat. And going with the trailer and the towing, this thing tows so well, you can almost forget you've got something behind you. I picked up a Mini from an auctions, and I'll be honest with you, I totally forgot it was there. You know, going along and suddenly looked in my rearview mirror and thought, oh yeah, I forgot that Mini was there. So, you know, that's one of the things I would say is have something on the dash or something to sort of say to you, you know, remember, you tell.
Yeah, like once we were in our car and then there were some kids and we like drove off really fast and we didn't realise that we had a trailer behind us.
Yep, this is it. So we have got to be careful, and hopefully Theo's not going to dob me in too much to the law. So, you know, the benefits of this car is the main reason I wanted to do a video on this car is that if you're thinking of buying a BMW X5, two things really. One, should you? Yes, I think so. It's a really nice, comfortable car.
That's quite good in money price, depending on how much miles and all that nonsense. And tax, a bit expensive, but not too much.
Well, for this one, because it's the SD model, it's a bizarre one because they should be £600 odd a year to tax, but this one's £300 odd a year to tax because of it being an SD. Don't understand that. Obviously, it's to do with emissions, but you know, 3 litre diesel, so I don't understand how they've done that. But no, he's right. It's depending on what your budget is. But for me, if you wanted to buy a 4-wheel drive, 7-seater car, and not spend, you know, silly money, that this one is probably worth about, I don't know, 8,500, something around there. The biggest argument I would give you on this car is this: why buy a newer one? Because this one here is a 2008. It's done 106,000 miles. But if you look after a car, and you look after a diesel especially, it will go on and on and on. Not forever.
Yeah,
but a very long time.
Figure of speed.
Exactly, a figure of speed. But it will go on for a very, very long time. And this is it, you know, you keep up with your oil changes, keep up with your maintenance.
I think that's almost with every car. You just got to make every single car go running and it'll last a long time.
Oh, I don't know about every car. I've driven some shockers. I've owned some shockers.
Apart from like 20-year-old cars, then you.
Well, this is not young. This is what, 15 years old. You know, this is not a young car, but
older than me.
Yeah, it is. But you know, it's about how you look after them. But if you put this next to a, excuse me, a car that say. So this is a 2008. So if we put this next to, say, a 2018, really, for probably 26,000, you're probably going to spend for a 2018 X5. What are you going to benefit? Really, you might get slightly cheaper tax. You might get slightly better fuel economy.
Slightly.
You'll get. Oh, no. Are we going to be let out? No. This is the only other problem. When you drive a BMW, people automatically seem to hate you. Apart from that nice gentleman there. But yeah, you're going to pay. So you're going to pay a little bit less in a few things. But you know, you're going to pay 18 grand less, and 18 grand's worth less on it. No, you're not. You know, the things I would say let this car down is, yes, the design's starting to look a little older, but it doesn't bother me. The fuel economy could be better. If I'm very, very gentle on the throttle, I may get 30 miles to the gallon. So it's not bad, but on average I'm getting around about 23, which is bad for a diesel. Excuse me. The technology is quite old, but I've put new technology in it. I put an Android Auto system in it. It's cost me about £260, and we've got that sorted. Got a nice panoramic roof. What would you change about it? If you could change anything, which you think would be on a new car? You know, you can't just say, oh, I want it to fly or something like that. But if you could change something on it, what would you change?
I think what I would like is it to still have this kind of interior, but have those lights like we see on the X2 that was borrowed.
I know what you mean. So that sort of like interior, it's like mood lighting, isn't it? It's like blues and purples on the newer BMWs. Yes, I know what you mean, on the doors and stuff.
And the windscreen thingy that we had, the projector that went on the window and made it look at the turn right and the indicators on it.
Oh, you'd like a heads-up display?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so you got heads-up display and some interior lighting. But other than that, this comes with everything really that you could ever want.
Apart from massage seats.
Well, yeah, but I don't even know if some of the BMW X5s have massage seats. That's going to be another optional extra. But, you know, for something, and again, remembering the price of this, is very good. So there is definitely an argument to say, why buy a new one, to be totally honest with you. But one of the things I really love about this car, and it's because I've messed around with it, to be honest with you, one of the things I really love this car is the acceleration. I just love the fact that you put your foot down and it seriously motors! And that is quite good fun. And to be honest with you, my attitude with a powerful car is this. Yes, powerful cars can get you into trouble if you're silly, but a lot of the time they can get you out of trouble.
It's also very tempting.
It is very tempting. Not that I get tempted.
Don't listen to him.
I'm such a good boy.
Don't listen to him.
So anyway,
don't listen.
That was our little brief review on the BMW X5. I personally love it. I love the design. I love the interior. This is my little synopsis really. Yeah, I love the design, I love the interior. I wish it was better on fuel, but I knew that when I bought it. Wish it was cheaper to tax. Again, I knew that when I bought it.
Fuel price, like every Jeep in the COVID, it's quite expensive. Like 100, is it, for this thing?
What, to fill the tank?
Yeah.
Oh, it's well over 100, 120, 125 pounds, something like that to fill the tank.
I was wrong, it's even worse.
Yeah, and you know, on average I'm getting about 400 miles to the tank, so it's not cheap. It's not a cheap car to run, but I'm a firm believer in you get what you pay for.
It's like driving a car that you need money just to do one wheel go round once. It costs a lot to tax.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh.
Okay, fair enough. I just think, you know, we all spend money where we want to spend money. Some people spend money on clothes, some people spend money on, you know, going out, holidays, this, that and the other. I'm quite happy to spend a bit more of my money on cars, because that's what my passion is, and that's what your passion is.
Well, my passion with money is either gaming or sometimes like materials so I can invent stuff, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but obviously you're not earning money at the moment, are you? So anyway, back to the synopsis. So yeah, I like the design, like the way it drives. It's very comfortable. It's been very reliable, to be totally honest with you. I've had it about a year and a half, maybe. Yeah, it's got to be a year and a half. And in that time, I've probably put around about 10,000 miles on it. I drive a few cars. I own two, and so there is an element where, you know, I don't do many miles on each car, but in that time, all I've had to do is replace the tyres, actually, and that was because the tyres when I got them were a little bit old. So tyres, service, MOTs, that's it. It's not cost me anything other than that, other than the things I've chosen to do, like the Android Auto stereo and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, for me, I just think, do you know what, it's a bit of a bargain and I really enjoy it. What's your final words on it, Theo?
Well, I've got to say, I do like it, and there's one reason I particularly like it for luxury, is that I've had a drink of chocolate once, and I don't think that you'll remember this because I was going fishing with my grandpa, and we had a hot chocolate in the car, and what happened was that we went over quite a hard bump, and the hot chocolate didn't spill, and I thought, well, that must be very good suspension, and it was quite high up.
So you're talking about in this car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it has got, you know, it's a very good point, to be honest with you. It's got very good ride quality. It's got air suspension on the back, so it constantly adjusts for the weight that's in it. So that's quite impressive.
Like that hoverboard in the boot.
yeah, well, that's not really that much weight. But say if you've got like 2 people in the back,
Yeah, well.
you know, that's 2 people. So what the suspension will do is it'll rise itself up, so the car is still at its optimum sort of level, which is really impressive. So no, you're right. The ride quality is very good, and the thing I also find impressive with the ride quality is that, you know, but you can understand why the police use these, because you can go really quite quick, alarmingly quick, around a corner, and it sticks like glue. That's a bit weird. It takes a bit to get used to be totally honest with you. It was brilliant in the snow, brilliant in the ice and the snow. We had fun hooning around in a car park.
Yeah.
But in the same sense, and we'll put a clip in that in the video somewhere, we had fun hooning around in the car park, but in the same sense, it also just held the road so well. I was so impressed with it.
I mean, suspension is like a dune buggy. Have you landed after you've gone over a bump?
Landed? How fast do you think we go?
Well, I don't mean landed, but like dune buggies that they do jumps, they land, and I think to myself when we're going to the bump, exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
How have we gone down yet?
Yeah, it irons out the road incredibly well, which again gives you that all over luxurious feeling. And again, the thing with this as well, you know, just going back to some of its features, which I nearly forgot to say. Oh, camera's slipped a little bit.
I can just hold it.
That's right, if we do that and just stick it, it should be alright. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Just give a sec.
Hang on a minute. Sorry about this. Technical issues.
We're not
A few moments later. Right, sorry about that. So, yeah. It's got quite a bit of tech on this car, which has surprised me, again, for a 2008 car, thinking about it. So it's got automatic headlights, that's not really a massive surprise. It's got auto-dimming rear view mirrors, not really a massive surprise. Auto-dimming side mirrors, they're quite nice, quite like that. That's my hand, nothing else. Lots of buttons on the steering wheel, some of them you can program to do what you want them to do. Auto lights, auto wipers. It's got cruise control, it's even got auto high beam. So if you've got your high beams on and it detects another car coming towards you, what's really impressive is it turns them off, so you didn't even have to think about it. Sometimes that works well, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes.
What do you mean?
So you know when you put like when you're going along at night and I want to see better, so I put the bright lights on. That's called like a high beam, yeah. And so what happens is the car's got a sensor somewhere, and it can detect another car coming towards us.
Oh yeah, that one.
So it goes, oh, I better turn these down, and it turns them down automatically, because a lot of people forget, and blind people. So it's a really good feature. And again, it's a very good feature that's, you know, for a long time ago. It's really surprising. So I do think, and obviously with BMWs, a lot of German cars, a lot of cars full stop actually, that it boils down to what options somebody ticked. And I think the person who bought this thing very first time decided to tick nearly every option going. But I think this is lasting incredibly well. All the buttons still work, everything still feels relatively good to the touch. There's a few things that I'm going to do. I'm going to recolor the leather just because I'm fussy. I'm going to redo certain things in the car that I want to do just because I'm fussy and I want to make it look really nice for its next owner. So yeah, so that's it really. If you're thinking about buying one, go take one for a test drive, enjoy it. Just remember, yes, it will cost you a little bit on juice. Check your tax brackets. That's the one I would say. Check your tax brackets. Tyres, again, depending on where you go to, really. Yes, you can spend a fortune on tyres. I've spent £600 on rear tyres. I've spent £300 on rear tyres. It depends on where you go. So my suggestion is go take one for a test drive, enjoy it, and then put the money down and buy it.
My suggestion is that you don't have to take it, get something else, and what I would do is sometimes just take all the cars for a test drive and just have a bit of fun.
just enjoy test driving. Yeah. But what I'm saying is this is more of a video for people who are really seriously contemplating buying one of these things. And my attitude is, yeah, I would go get one. I really enjoy it. It does everything I want it to do and more. And for very little money, really. For what it is, I think it's very little money. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed our little Top Gear-esque video review thing, and hopefully you'll enjoy them enough that we will do some more. I've got a few vehicles that we could do reviews on.
Yep, probably about 3 or 4. Pretty much free.
Well, depending on how many people lend us their cars, isn't it?
Yes.
To be totally honest with you, if somebody wants to lend us our car, their car even, I will do a review. We will do a review. Anyway, thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Please remember to
Like and subscribe and hit the bell notifications.
ooh, look at you getting all good with the YouTube. So, yes, please like and subscribe and whatever he said about notifications.
Bell notifications.
Right, okay, he knows more than I do.
And if you want to, leave a comment.
Yep, leave a comment and let us know what you think. Anyway, thank you very much. Nice to see you all. Look after yourselves.
One more thing.
Oh,
If you want to, you can ask us some questions on the car, about the car, or anything you want to know about the car on the comments.
very good point, actually. Yes, if there's anything that you're not sure about, if you're like, oh, I've always wondered about this, I've always wondered about that, let me know. Let me know in the comments, and I will do my best to help you. To help you sort of make the decisions, or help you, or help hopefully answer any questions you've got.
And for our future car videos, you can also do the same thing again.
Yeah, well, for any of our videos, to be honest with you, if there's anything you want to quiz us on, quiz us. We're more than happy to answer everything. Just be kind. That's all we ask. Right then, we'll go now. Cheerio. Have a great day. Have a great Mother's Day. This is being filmed on Mother's Day 2023. So, lots of love to all you mothers out there. And have a great day. Get spoiled. And we'll see you all the next time.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. That's it from James and Theo.